The city of Sydney is on the southeast coast of Australia. It's the country's biggest city, with a population of about 4 million people. It's an international city. Over half of the people who live here were born outside Australia. Sydney is sometimes called the Harbour City. It's built around a natural harbour. The city of Sydney is quite young, but the Australian Aboriginal people lived in this area for at least 30,000 years before the Europeans arrived. The first Europeans arrived in 1788, when Britain started sending criminals to the new land as a punishment. On the 26th of January 1788, Captain Arthur Phillips arrived with 11 ships carrying over 700 British criminals. Australians celebrate this date every year with a national holiday called Australia Day. 2.5 million tourists visit Sydney every year. Many people come to visit the famous beaches and enjoy the city's exciting nightlife. It's a crowded but friendly city. Tourists also like to visit the famous Harbour Bridge and Opera House. The Harbour Bridge opened in March 1932. The bridge is just over 1 kilometre long. There are 8 lanes of traffic, 2 train lines, a footpath and a cycle path. Over 160,000 vehicles travel across the bridge every day, between the centre of the city and the north shore of the harbour. Today you can climb the 1,439 steps to the top of the bridge. The view is beautiful. In 2008, there was the first wedding at the top. A Danish architect called Jørn Utzon designed the Sydney Opera House. He won a competition to design the building. His design was amazing, but very difficult to build. When the building finally opened in October 1973, it was 10 years late and had cost 102 million Australian dollars. It was meant to cost 7 million. There are 1,000 rooms inside and more than 1 million tiles on the roof. In 2007, the United Nations chose it as a World Heritage Site, like the pyramids in Egypt and the Taj Mahal in India.